I'm 2 medals away, 2 golds away from 150, and it'd be so cool to do it here in front of my friends and family. So yeah, extra motivation and milestone on her mind, which typically she won't admit that she's keeping track of the medal count.
Let's go, ladies. Let's go.
Georgia freaking Johnson heard you say her name to start the match. It's a second meeting between these two, rematch of the semifinal from Sacramento last year, where Parenteau and Waters 1 and 2. And Parenteau makes it look easy on the right.
Yeah, straight up to start here. So this is the way they'd like to play, that being Georgia and Tyra. Yesterday, that wasn't the case.
Georgia Johnson stands tall on the left, too, using pace against her.
You got to make her pay if she's going to do crazy shots like that. And Georgia's got the hand speeds to handle that.
Point.
These two gave Annalie Waters trouble in Major League Pickleball last year in the championships. Dave, you and I got to call that one. Of course, Annalie playing with Mari Humberg in that final, but these two were rock solid. Any pressure from Parenteau down the line.
Yeah, and if you came to watch the ladies dink, you have come to the wrong court. They're going to be firing away.
Point.
Sneak attack off the bounce in the middle, torques it the other way.
And it's disguise of location, not of what is coming.
No disguise of location there. Hurricane Tyra Black has raw power to her game.
1-3-1.
Catherine Parenteau takes over on the right.
And when Catherine is on the left, this is when I think they are vulnerable. So you got to take advantage of it.
Drop volley, track down. Oh, just barely missing wide. What a play by Georgia to keep that out of harm's way as well.
Yeah, I had a long talk with Georgia the other day, and she says, I love working out. She's as fit as she has ever been, working with her trainer, getting everything going, and it is working.
It is.
Down at forward training in Boca with Emmy, the trainer. Let's go.
3-1-1.
Wow. Just insanity.
Whoa.
That's in.
That is into the net. What a point.
Point.
That's why we love women's doubles right there, Michelle. They just keep smashing it at each other, and the defense is elite on both sides here, too. That's going to be the first of many like that.
Point. Timeout receivers, 5-1-1.
Timeout will be called by Black and Johnson, Waters, and...
It's 5-1 and they're calling timeout?
Yes.
That is the problem.
5-1-1.
Look at this thing stay in.
What a play by Georgia Johnson.
And great lack of panic from
Yes.
Tyra, because that was being blown all over the place.
She really never looks panicked, does she?
No.
I mean, even in awkward situations defensively, she's still poised as ever, as is Waters, putting them there. 6-1, 2 now.
6-1-2. Side out.
Yeah, and AL Dub redlined a little bit yesterday when things got a little closer
1-6-1.
against Todd and Schneeman, so we'll just keep an eye on her if things get a little closer.
Second serve.
I mean, they paddle tap and then they march back with
1-6-2.
authority.
Drop volley. More deception on the location. Great get by Black. Oh, just missing wide was Georgia Johnson, who felt like she maybe got it, looking to challenge. I don't think it's close enough to do that.
No, the wind was even trying to help it, but too much on that.
Point.
Catherine has been using that a lot in 2025, that little disguise inside out, up the line and
7-1-1.
high on the ladies. Wow, Rock, you like the hurricane. Scorpion, and she had to get it all the way across to the other shoulder. This is impressive.
7-1-2.
Wow.
Point.
Yeah, what she wanted, couldn't capitalize. Another point for Waters and Parenteau.
You are.
Nisha Smith reinforcing who the correct server is. The best in the biz.
Yep.
Football. Point.
Foot fault and a miss for Hurricane Tyra Black.
Nine, 1-2. Side out. One, 9-1.
That serve was a touch deep. Oh, great defense. Couldn't get out of it, but there was the chaos that Waters created. You called it, Dave. It's not what's coming, it's where it's going from Waters on the speed up.
1-9-2.
And then Catherine has the freedom to just start wrecking balls cross court as well.
Side out.
I mean, these are great rallies. It just so happens that the last shot's always a little better by the team in black. And the team in white might want to call the score.
Point.
And if these cross-court dinks to Catherine keep sailing too far, the person in front of her is just at her mercy. What a
10-1.
rampage this is.
Georgia Johnson
Second
hanging
serve.
around for more.
Game point.
Game point number 2.
10-1-2.
Off the tape, it's good. 11-1, the damage in game 1 for Waters and Parenteau walking all over Hurricane Tyra Black and Georgia Johnson despite some incredible points.
Let's just go. Let's go with that. We'll see. Obviously, they are not in that position, and a missed return is a nightmare way to start it. And then if Catherine's on the left, just put a clamp on her and go after it. But Anna Lee is on a mission here, and Catherine is playing fantastic right next to her.
Oh, unfortunate bounce for Tyra Black. And given how dominant Black can be on the left, why would you go with the choice of just Georgia over there?
I just like the aggressiveness we saw from her last night that got their team going after they dropped a one-sided game one. So I'd like to bring back what I saw yesterday.
Nice play by Tyra Black. Gets the ball back on their side. Georgia Johnson looking for her first career women's doubles title, which is a staggering stat line with how competitive she is every weekend.
Yeah, when only 2 teams win just about every title, there's only 4 names on that list a lot.
Especially for Tyra to get that gold with a full draw in Texas with Paris Shad. It was a big milestone achieved for her.
Side out.
Huge swing, but not fooled at all.
2-1-1. Point.
Another free point for Waters and Parenteau.
3-1-1. Second serve.
And kudos to Jackie and Jade Komodo for capturing bronze earlier today with a win over Lacey Schneeman and Paris Todd, who played a great event.
3-1-2.
It's a great tournament for the Kawamoto sisters.
Yeah. Took out Anna Bright and Rachel Rohrabacher, the quarterfinal rounds in a gutsy 3-game performance.
Yeah, with an ugly 11-2 game one to start in that one.
One, 3-2. Side out.
Catherine's offense has been terrific in this match so far.
3-1-1. Second serve.
99% of players are like, ooh, I got here in time. I'm going to lay it in the kitchen. Anna Lee is running with just bad intentions with every step.
3-1-2.
Again,
Point.
Catherine drops the third off the table and then attacks the next one. Terrific.
4-1-2.
Nice ball through the middle, keeps it inside the baseline.
Side out.
Where do you draw confidence if you're Black and Johnson?
1-4-1.
They need to get their hands engaged in this.
Oh my, again, strikes Catherine Parenteau.
I mean, she's the MVP of this match. I mean, that is ridiculous
1-4-2.
from that position to keep it in.
Point.
Good power there from Tyra to find some tootsies.
2-4-2.
Played effortless Ernie from Hurricane Tyra Black within one.
Three, 4-2.
Georgia Johnson creating the setup, ties it at 4.
This could be a timeout. Now they're going to play through it. There won't be one more.
4-4-2.
Crafty drop and an even better walk-off winner for Georgia Johnson.
5-4-2.
Look at this get, and you're darn right I'm in fit. You darn right I'm working out, and look at the foot speed. Georgia Johnson is on a dead sprint to then find the court in between these two. Can they keep it going? And the answer is yes on a very feeble return from Annalie Waters.
6-4-2. Football.
Oh no.
Side out.
Foot fault from Tyra Black. 2-point cushion though as they send it away to Waters and Parenteau.
4-6-1.
And errors of aggression are welcome against this team. Going for it, just push forward a little too much.
Second serve.
Aggressive play for Tyra Black. Right back to it.
I mean, Annalie's going to hit it as hard as she can at Tyra 5 times, and Tyra's like, bring it.
Welcomes the pace and uses it against you, as does Georgia.
4-6-2.
Big load up from Catherine Parenteau, testing the line with success.
Yeah, and fooled Tyra with that slider down the line again. It's been unbelievably effective for Catherine in this match.
5-6-2.
Wow.
Wow. Tyra Black not letting Waters off the hook there.
No, just, I mean, you're flirting with disaster because her swing is so compact that you're not going to get her caught in a reload.
Point.
Another point for Black and Johnson.
And look, what looked like a walk in the park here in North
7-5-1.
Carolina is a problem now for the top seed.
Second serve.
That was another case where Tyra is more than welcome and happy to just throw a lob volley up in the air just to fight some more. Missed the easiest shot of the group there. We had a false start on Georgia Johnson there.
Annalie, the enforcer, throws down the hammer, staying on the right.
5-7-1.
Scorpion.
Point.
Interesting. So not switching here, at least on the first one.
6-7-1.
Well played again,
Second
Tyra
serve.
Black from the left. That's clearly the remedy.
Yeah, I don't understand why they didn't switch. I mean,
6-7-2.
Tyra is one of the fastest players in the tour.
And there she goes again, scampering to the left, ball back for 2 more serves.
Just looks very comfortable in that role, so don't change it.
7-6-1.
Wow.
Georgia Johnson slams it down, 8-6.
I mean, you want to talk about SWAT team after some terrific digs.
8-6-1.
Man.
Point.
And this is troublesome for Parenteau and Waters, who will walk to the bench
Receivers,
and use their
9-6-1,
free
45
challenge
seconds.
in the form of a
Ability of where her paddle needs to be, so I don't care how
9-6-1.
well you hit it. It's an easy stroke for Tyra Black.
gets it down there, and Parenteau said a little prayer on that tank over the net.
Highest part of the net. I don't even know how that went up and down.
9-6-2.
Little wind help there with it at her back.
Poke on wild for Parenteau. Game point for Black and Johnson.
Game point. 10-6-2.
Wild on the follow-up attempt to Waters, and Parenteau drop the second. How about the work from Georgia Johnson and Hurricane Tyra Black?
Fantastic. I mean, they're good.
Hey, I'm Ben Johns, and I've got quick hands.
I'm Deckel Barr, and I like to hit hard.
I'm Anna Bright, and I like to speed it up.
I'm Colin Johns, and I have fast reflexes.
You might want these.
You know what? You're gonna need these.
You're gonna need these.
You're gonna need these. Actually, no, these are mine. Go get your own.
Extra jump in their step here. Can they get off to a good start here is the question, and really put some doubt in the mind of Catherine and Anna Lee.
I'd say so.
Yeah, and these returns have to go to Tyra, because Tyra is such a good mover, and Georgia's thirds are such
1-0-2.
high quality when they're on.
Wow, Georgia Johnson crashing to the left.
That's a demoralizing situation to have a shake and bake go both
2-0-2.
ways to start a game.
They did as you asked, and it still didn't pay off.
Side out.
Yeah, and it did there. I mean, you're playing percentages, and the Dallas
0-2-1.
Flash duo just needs to keep going with that idea. Fast pace, take it to them.
Good night from Hurricane
Second
Tyra
serve.
Black. Hits the Ernie home. 1 hole down, 1 to go.
Just a great read, and she gets there just
0-2-2.
effortlessly.
Side out.
Parenteau maybe questioning herself a little bit too after that Ernie placement gifted to
2-0-1.
Hurricane Tyra Black. Side out. Down it goes again. She's a force on the corner.
Is she ever? And a lot of people last week were talking to me and saying, hey, is this the week that Tyra and Georgia
3-0-1.
do something what we're seeing here? And then Gacheva and Caitlin Christian showed up.
It's wide for Georgia
Second
Johnson,
serve.
and I like their demeanor.
Oh, I love it. And that familiarity,
3-0-2.
they've won a championship together. That's big.
And they have Waters and Parenteau officially on the ropes in game 3 as well.
And on their heels, backing up too. So because when you rip it at one of them, George is there for the follow-up, and that's a tough thing to deal with when these two are at the height of their powers, and they found it.
They fight back. Waters and Parenteau take back the serve, but how about a 4-0 start for Johnson and Black, who will stay in their preferred lineup. Black on the left, Johnson on the right, warming up for mixed doubles to come later on today as well.
I mean, look at them get out of danger there.
Oh, just a touch wide. And the utilization of the lob, too, from Tyra Black. Waters maybe doesn't hurt you is the overhead.
For sure.
As powerful as the rest of her arsenal.
For sure. And their ability to track it down and make you swing 4 or 5 times.
Tyra Black strikes again. Work set up by Georgia Johnson.
Because we've seen Tyra with Elise Jones play these insane defensive battles against the top couple of teams. She has Georgia Johnson with her that brings more offense to the table.
Fall.
Another football called on Black. Gives Waters and Parenteau another point.
Yeah, no, Nisha calls it, and they walk right back to return.
She got challenged a few times this week. It did not end well for the players.
No, just, what are you doing?
Wow, Tyra Black reading it all the way through, waiting for it on the backhand side of her paddle.
Yeah, bad choice from Catherine there, coming in hot. She's well off the kitchen line, and Tyra's all over it.
Four, 2-1.
Oh, you can feel the relief from Waters and Parenteau.
And Georgia played a ball that was going to be very close to the video boards long, so you hate to not take the freebies that this team gives you because they don't come very often.
Point.
There's one earned.
Quick learn of the lesson.
You can see Waters trying to create when she tries to do too much and just sometimes her offensive tick isn't working as well with the defensive prowess of Johnson and Black. We saw that in Major League Pickleball too.
Side out.
Oh yeah, she just got wildly frustrated playing with Mari against this team.
2-5-1.
And Tyra Black is just enjoying the pop-up show coming her way.
Because she's, go ahead and fire away. She trusts the right side of her body is covered by Georgia. And there's red line. There's red line AL dub right there.
To be confidence drawn from the rest of the field too, with the work that Tuiona and Callie Smith did in Texas, and what Anna Bright and Rohrbacher started to do last year. Of like, okay, they're no longer untouchable. We can do this. Black and Johnson believe that.
5-2-2.
Yeah, this feels like a game they have to have.
I agree with you for Johnson and Black.
And
you have one. You have one timeout, one free challenge. You haven't used it. No. Timeout receiver, 6-2-2.
So Anna Lee was going to keep one in her back pocket of more of a roller coaster and the floor being lower from this team. We shall see. It's certainly not happening right now.
And
Point.
no cool off so far.
No.
How do you cool them off if there is an opportunity to do it? Get the ball on the ground to slow it down?
I think they can play at the kitchen line better than this team with the soft stuff. Oh, no.
Georgia Johnson saying, sorry.
The problem is that is not in the DNA at all. It's set it up and then let it go. But when they are playing this well, their hands are maybe, not probably maybe, they're better than your team.
Second serve. Two, 7-2.
Off-speed pitch and gets the air
Point.
from the changeup.
I see Parenteau do that a lot, especially in women's singles,
3-7-2.
mixing up the tempos, especially in these wind conditions. Might as well.
Smart.
And
Side
ball
out.
back to Black and Johnson at 7-3-1.
Yeah, like that one, I'd love Catherine to
7-3-1.
just reset that. Swinging away from your knees against this team's a problem.
Oh,
Point.
right in her wheelhouse for Waters, throws it into the net. And Black and Johnson are 3 points away
8-3-1.
from being a game away from a title and the upset of the year, perhaps, on Sunday. It's out.
Point.
9-3-1, Black and Johnson. Knocking at the door. This game you felt was crucial for
9-3-1.
them to win, to have a chance
Yes.
at this title. And
Point.
what a drive, millimeters
Pre-challenge
above the
timeout,
tape
receivers,
from
10-3-1,
Hurricane Tyra
45.
Black.
There. It's unbelievable how similar in fact, Anna Lee called her uncle
Time in.
Dad earlier this
Yeah.
week.
She said that.
10-3-1.
10-3-1, game point. It's out.
Point. Game.
No.
Did it hit you?
No, that went off Georgia.
Okay. And that's why
Second serve.
Parenteau was throwing up the hand in apology.
Yeah.
Game point.
But that's a wild miss, and Catherine's got to clean it up too here.
10-3-2.
Game point number 2. Off the court, she sends Georgia Johnson, Waters, and Parenteau hang on for the side out, saving 2 game points with it. Is it too late?
3-10-1.
These two can gain points on you in a hurry. We'll see if they've got the juice. Another off-speed serve from Waters. And they'll rely on a miss from Georgia Johnson to gain another point.
Are they willing to grind and wait? They're usually, we don't need to wait. We're
Point.
going to just
10-1.
fire, but this team is not interested in that.
Second serve.
Waters has acknowledged that too. She said it's no longer we can, just kind of power our way through every matchup. The field
4-10-2.
is getting so good and so tight. This
Side
third
out.
from Parenteau. Great return from
Game
Georgia
point.
Johnson. Game point number 3.
10-4-1.
Wow.
Point
Boomer
game,
card
11-4.
disaster.
Black and Johnson take the third control in game 3. Now Parenteau and Waters
0-0-2.
feeling the pressure here in game 4. Ooh, Georgia Johnson catches Waters sneak into the middle.
And you know she is going to be overamped to do more. Go behind her. It's sort of like a mixed doubles play.
Right.
Go behind the aggressive guy, in this case,
0-0-1.
the aggressive female in women's.
Well, we know Georgia plays that role very well in mixed. Oh my, that was almost dangerous. And Parenteau feeling it after that
Oh, yeah.
distraction.
She popped that up, and Tyra just missed something she won't miss very often.
And off the hook. Waters and Parenteau take back the ball. Empty trip for Black and Johnson.
0-0-1.
And Catherine's got to get back to the confident player she was in game one.
Point.
Annalee is going to empty the tank here to get her team back in it.
1-0-1.
What a drop. Yeah, she's coming over to take the thirds.
A lot of heavy slice from Black
Second
causes
serve.
the pop-up for her to finish. Great setup shot.
And just such command at the kitchen here against these two. They don't get a third on the
1-0-2.
ground. They are really tough to beat when they're up in your back.
Great attack from Georgia Johnson, exposing Captain Parenteau, who's opting to stay now on the left.
0-1-1. Point.
And now Waters looks frustrated, looks to her bench and says, no errors.
Just
1-1-1.
yelling at herself here.
Well, when you're pressing and you feel your partner pressing
Yeah,
too,
it's bad.
it creates a mismatch of energy
2-1-1.
on
Yeah,
your
yeah.
side.
Talk about compound interest here. That's compound sadness.
Second serve.
Because you want to feed off one or the other. You can't, if both of you are trying to do
2-1-2.
too much, it's a complete disaster.
Side out.
Critical ball there from Catherine.
1-2-1.
I mean,
Second serve.
I'm trying to do too much. Stares over at mom like, I don't know what to do. And
Yeah.
that's
1-2-2.
Annalee Waters right there. Got to play a little through Catherine.
And that'll give you some confidence.
Yes.
Parenteau looking for it. Found it.
Because Catherine feels her
Yes.
unrest,
2-2-2.
and now she's going to want to try to be a little too fine.
Side out.
Tyra Black strikes again for the side out. Another look at the play. Every bit of offense Parenteau has thrown
2-2-1.
Tyra's way. She matches it
Yeah.
with better offense. It's out, and Waters getting blown off the kitchen line by Georgia
Yes.
Johnson in the middle of that sequence.
Yeah, the backup alarm sounded.
3-2-1.
Almost had the reset to Georgia Johnson. Instead, it's a second serve.
3-2-2.
Wide. Waters is communicating now with Parenteau on where she wants that return to go.
Yep. Because the threat of Tyra caused Annalee to pull it, plus the wind going that way.
4-2-2.
And
Point.
And
Timeout
this is
receivers, 5-2-2.
getting very,
in a luxurious position here in game number 4.
yeah, have a Coke and a smile over there. That's what's going on.
5-2-2.
Waters comes out strong for the side out.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Georgia commit to the poach there, because those are soul killers when you can get a point off the crash.
Johnson, speaking of soul killers, tags Catherine Parenteau.
Two, 5-2.
Georgia Johnson heard Tyra Black say, got it. She said, no.
No.
I did the work here.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me finish it out.
I pushed J-Dub out of the way. I will push you as well.
I will not hesitate to hip check my partner. Miss third to follow it up for Johnson. Second serve.
Yeah, don't make life difficult. The footwork to hit a two-handed backhand inside out is rough there.
Wow. What a play from Hurricane Tyra Black into the net. I mean, Catherine Parenteau finds the opening.
Yeah, Catherine went to that sneaky little high inside out, and Tyra swatted into the net. And look at Anna Lee just try and lay a ball into the kitchen there. And man, is that something to behold. That would usually be wrecked, but it's been coming right back at her. There's another high floaty serve. Oh, skinny singles.
Point.
And another point for Waters and Parenteau.
3-5-2.
Parenteau heating up in a must-win situation, championship on the line, and Waters has been looking for this response from Parenteau.
Yeah, you cannot win this match by yourself if you're Anna Lee Waters. Catherine's got to be
Referee timeout. We have a challenge of the in ruling.
hands behind her, and then Onisha put up her hand and said, we're going to be quiet right now. Uh-oh.
Point.
And that's left side Georgia for the first time in forever. I don't know. Just stick with what got you. You've had no problem unwinding the sack here. Okay, they did it once again.
Wow. Required 5 winners to get it down, and now momentum scaling on the side of Parenteau and Waters, who've had to dig deep, haven't played their best match.
No, because that body language when they were down 5-2 was not pretty, but here they come.
Side out.
Black and Johnson get a break from Waters.
5-6-1.
Goes down the line, does Parenteau, and Tyra Black mishandles it once again.
And they need Catherine pulling the trigger like they did. That was big part of the 11-1 in game 1. Wow, what a slap third that was.
Parenteau and Waters leave Black and Johnson empty-handed.
It's not as fun, but it is very effective to just grind out some points. with the spin and the placement.
Especially when you're not feeling your
Second
best.
serve.
That's twice she has tried to rush a third and
6-5-2.
softly hit one into the net. Another lob, so they don't want to give Georgia any pace.
Great efficient holds for Black and Johnson. Right back.
Yeah, I thought Tyra could do what she did on the ball before that, but
5-6-1.
maybe just seeing is believing one time. Oh, so good.
Wow, Georgia Johnson saves the point.
Six, 6-1.
And the Let's Go Georgia.
Waters
Second
hangs
serve.
on, forces a second serve. Doesn't want to surrender their grip of
6-6-2.
momentum in game 4. It's deep.
Point.
Johnson and Black recover a 1-point lead.
Big swing from Annalee Waters there. And Georgia was
7-6-2.
hitting up. That was an easy put away. That's a tough miss.
A big no
Side out.
from Annalee Waters. Captain Parenteau hits it anyways off the tape and catches a break.
Yeah, no smiles about the fact that she hit that. They often will go like, haha, you know, we're ahead. This is serious time.
6-7-1. Second serve.
Black and Georgia Johnson once again choosing to unwind the stack.
Have to.
6-7-2.
Have to.
They'll do it again. Short return. And Black finds leverage, takes the serve back.
7-6-1.
4 away from a championship. Last minute defensive snag from Tyra Black.
Yes.
Keeps them alive for the offensive opportunity. Make it 3 points to a title.
And then you just see the easy
Free
power. I
challenge,
mean,
timeout,
Catherine
receivers, 8-6-1.
is getting tagged with
45
these, and
seconds.
she's an amazing defender. Register if Tyra wins
Time
that.
in. 8-6-1.
This is where Annalee has to be the difference maker.
Well, ask and you shall
Second serve.
receive
Okay.
immediately.
8-6-2.
Oh, my.
Man,
Find
off the tape in a perfect situation to go up 9-6-2.
So that slappy way she hits those caused the ball to get just a
6-8-1.
little lower. And wow, that was a just absolute gimme.
Right on the line. Waters gets involved in the play and shuts the door quickly.
So Catherine's going to have to hold up on the soft stuff and just play steady right side now. No offense unless you earn a ball up.
7-8-1. Second
Quick
serve.
scamper from Tyra Black gets the ball down in the middle. Second serve now. Second try for Waters and Parenteau to tie it at 8.
7-8-2.
Oh my! Side angle from Tyra Black. Play that one back, please.
Get the protractor out, Tyra, on the Ernie to go with it. My goodness. At that moment, too.
If that statement ever had a play to go with it, it was that one right there off the paddle of Hurricane Tyra Black.
8-7-1.
Drop volley. Parenteau lays out on the double bounce. And another point for Black and Johnson. The crowd is going nuts in North Carolina.
And facing a potential losing game in Catherine on the left for that rally. Interesting. She's staying there.
Point.
Georgia Johnson and Hurricane Tyra Black earn championship points. Georgia Johnson looking for that first career title in women's. Oh, missed reset opportunity. Championship point number 2. Can Tyra Black and Georgia Johnson slay the Giants on Championship Sunday?
10-7-2.
Georgia Johnson closes out the match in 4, her first career women's doubles title alongside Hurricane Tyra Black. What a match, what a moment. Down goes the world #1 in North Carolina.
Not only do they go down, they win game 1, 11-1, and then get swept 3 in a row after that. My goodness gracious. And these two Welcome back, everybody, to the Veolia North Carolina Open that's turned into Upset City. And welcome Georgia Johnson to the women's doubles winner's circle as she and her Dallas Flash teammates are your gold medalists. Take it away, Michelle.
Dave Fleming, yes, she did it in front of this great crowd. Your first career women's doubles title. Georgia Johnson, describe this moment.
Oh, it feels great. Thank you to everyone who came out to cheer. I just like to dedicate this win to Rick Jesse, my godfather, and thank you for watching and supporting always.
And Hurricane Tyra Black, 2 golds for you in women's doubles in 3 weekends of tournaments. It's been a wild ride for you and a wild ride in this match. Down 11-1 in game 1. How did you guys rally back to take the next 3?
AL just came out super aggressive, and I knew that's what we needed to do, is be aggressive first and just sort of attack everything we could. But having Georgia next to me with her confidence, she has amazing hands. I know I can just kind of do whatever I want out there. So it was just such an amazing match. I'm so thankful for everyone out here cheering for us, my family at home. The paddle company Pickle, thank you guys so much for sponsoring me and making this amazing paddle for me. And Julie, thank you so much. You are so amazing. You're like a mom to me on tour, and I could not be here without you, so thank you. And thank you, Georgia, for being such an amazing partner, and everyone here for hosting this tournament.
Well said. And on that topic, what's Mama Johnson saying on the bench right now about you two, with the flash mob at your back too?
Yeah, she said to thank Mark, so thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Todd. Everyone on the Flash who kind of put this team together, and you know, it just builds confidence to play multiple events together. And yeah, she was just super proud of us, and just happy to be here.
The title is theirs. Mike Gutschall joins us on behalf of Veolia, our title sponsor for this great event, to reward these two with a hard-fought battle and a title to go with it.
Thanks, Michelle. At Veolia, we strive to make the world a better place today and for future generations of pickleball players. We're just thrilled to be the sustainability sponsor for the PPA Tour, and on behalf of our 220,000 resources worldwide, I want to congratulate these incredible athletes for a great performance, so congratulations.
Special moment in North Carolina and another milestone etched here, Dave.
You got that right, Michelle.